Hi, I'm Sabine Matharu, and I'm just going to hop in here very briefly to introduce myself, and also I'd like to give you some information about the Business Accelerator. So thank you very much for your interest. I'm going to firstly talk a bit about myself and my background, and basically how I am helping to transform my clients' businesses as well, and what I've been achieving myself as well. So obviously you will see potentially what we can achieve together in Slough, and I put a little proposal together, and hopefully that will sound fabulous to you as well, so we can get this going. Right, so basically it's the Business Accelerator is a fast-track immersion program in an intimate group setting, and it also has one-to-one support. So firstly, let me just talk a bit more about myself and sort of my kind of background. I'm from Austria originally. Live in Slough now. I'm the founder of Reach for Greatness. I'm also best-selling international author. I have founded the Reach for Greatness TV, a magazine, and I'm also the owner of an online membership club, a training club for business entrepreneurs. So of course, I'm the creator of the Business Accelerator program, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about later on. And I definitely had a radical turnaround in 90 days only, where last year I went from 0 to over 100 paying clients, which was absolutely phenomenal. Reach for Greatness itself is a platform to help entrepreneurs find their direction in business and in life. And I am very passionate about focusing on entrepreneurship, business startup, and growth in my own programs. So I think it's also super vital that entrepreneurs actually do have that platform to become visible. So this is why I've actually created some of these other things like networking, which I'm going to show you in a minute, as well as the TV and other things. So yes, so one of the things is the Greatness TV. I've been running it for about a year now, and I ran 36 shows and had over 144 entrepreneurs as guest speakers. As you can see, these were all virtual sort of summits that I've been running, and we had like thousands of engagements, and 30,000, if not 50,000 views, on hundreds and hundreds of shares. And literally I started from zero. Then I've also introduced the Greatness Speed Networking, which is an online networking event which sort of happens monthly as well. And again, I pioneered this space because some people just don't have the time or the energy to do networking face to face. So I'm holding this space for entrepreneurs who want to come online. Then I've also been featured in the media quite a lot on numerous occasions on a global basis with regards to some of the launches I did last year. As you can see here, a couple of examples. I also now help my clients get into the media as well. And of course, this is the Greatness Club and the magazine, which I've created, which is sort of a monthly membership where every month we have another guest speaker coming in to talk about different areas, aspects of business startup and growth. And there is also a club magazine that features some of our club members and helps them become visible as well. And last but not least, my publishing arm, which is my latest achievement. It's the book, or the books. There's going to be a few other books, which again help women, specifically entrepreneurs, to actually feature their stories and be published in a book. And we've launched the first one this year in March, and we hit the bestseller rank in Amazon in 5 different countries. So really, really amazing. So let me talk about my my sort of passion piece. My signature program is called the Business Accelerator, and as I mentioned, it is a fast track immersion program because I love fast track, and getting things in place that would normally take you months, if not years, because we all need a place where we can be accountable, where we can get some feedback, and where we can get some pretty cutting edge information. So as you can imagine, because of the variety of activities, the different areas that I'm involved in, I'm always striving to get the latest up-to-date information when it comes to different areas of marketing, for example, of online platforms and things that we could be using. But let's just put things like into simple terms for now, and I just want to show you the kind of journey that you will go through when it comes to going through the Business Accelerator program. So here it is. So for dedicated entrepreneurs who want to build an online business in 90 days. So yes, generally I do work with women. However, I work with men as well, of course. But as you know, when it comes to marketing, we need to specify one audience, right? We want to actually cater for a specific area of audiences. And you will actually learn this in my program as well. So if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, this is where we're starting off, looking at your destination. I'm going to talk a little bit more in detail about each of the modules in a minute. So literally look at destination, we'll move over to purpose, we'll look at customer mojo, your unique offering. We're going to sell with ease, we're going to make technology simple because we do need technology in our businesses, and then we must become visible, okay? So we want to get out there, connect with our customers, and then we want to fine tune and then scale our businesses. So what does that all mean? So there is an overview of the 9 different modules. Let's go through it. So number 1, mission 1 is your destination. This is really around how to follow a clear path over 3 months, 6 months, 12 months to achieve your long-term financial goals. And we're also going to plan what kind of offers you're going to put on the market and how many clients you will actually need to achieve your financial goals as well. So we're going to go really, really deep into setting that up for you or with you. You know, it's not, I can't do it for you. It's about with you. It's about helping you create that transformation, and I can only help you get those tools and challenge you on some of the things. So it's not about a done for you thing. It is not magic button. It is a program that I'm going to be helping you, you know, to move the needle forward and to make sure things will be in place by the end of the sort of 12 weeks, okay? So mission 2 is the purpose, how to create programs that align with you, or some of you might have services rather than programs, or, you know, you're offering different consultations, therapies, maybe you have products as well. So it's really about making sure that what you're doing is totally aligned with who you are, and you also know who your customers are and how you can help them. Because then we can move over to mission 3, which is the customer mojo. It's about creating a crystal clear message that defines your business, and you know your customers' problems and your challenges. Because if that is not clear, you will always struggle. You can do Facebook ads, you can do posts, you can create stuff, you know, it's just not going to resonate with the right customers, or maybe you have the right customers, but they just don't understand what you do and how you can help them. So it's really important to have that crystal clear. And there is actually a formula that I'm teaching you how you can actually simplify that into $1 million message, which is like an elevator pitch, literally, that is so clear and it is so irresistible that you know, you will be able to sell your offers much quicker. And then it is about building that unique offer, of course. So it is about looking at your price points as well. You know, who do you serve? And there's going to be some information around different business models, and possibly you want to also prioritize which offer you want to be focusing on first, because some people actually can do so many different things, especially when it comes to therapy. There are many ways that you can actually help your customer. So we'll actually look at one area first and then see how that message resonates. And so it becomes much clearer, okay, much easier for you to do the marketing around it. Mission 5 is around selling with ease. So at some point you need to have some sales conversations, and you need to, you know, be able to handle any objections. How do you get those sales conversations? How do you book sales conversations? What's the technology around it? How do you follow up with people, and so on? So that's all going to be included in mission 5. So plan your sales process with the end in mind, and learn how to serve with your heart and not your head. Sometimes it does take that just a little bit of sort of human being human, right? I think it's really, really important when it comes to dealing with other human beings. Then mission 6 is about technology made simple. So I'm all about keeping things super simple. I know sometimes technology can be super overwhelming. People think they need to have a fully fledged, fully functioning, perfect website in order to be able to sell, but that's absolutely not true. So I can teach you also as part of this, and will implement as well, in our face-to-face sessions. We can look at those pages, we can put them together, and all of that stuff, whatever is necessary. We'll make it really super simple, because 2 or 3 steps is plenty. Okay, 2 or 3 different uh, steps how you can capture your audience, and how you can nurture them as well, and how you can follow up with them. So there's some really simple tools that I can teach you. Mission 7 would be the visibility booster. So this is all around creating your marketing plan to accelerate your visibility effectively, with fun and with joy. And for me, it's also about sustainability, because quite often you think you have to do so many different things. You need to be on so many social media platforms. You need to be blogging or what have you. We actually don't need to do, I wouldn't say any of it, but most of it we don't need to do that much. I'd rather say, whatever you create, it's more quality than quantity. And it has to be sustainable. Okay, we don't want to be in a situation where it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to post today, I haven't got a plan, I'm lost, I'm feeling really panicky about things. We actually don't want to be in that situation. So we'll help you to put a solid plan in place, and you know exactly what you do on a weekly basis. Then mission 8 is about fine-tuning, because obviously things will not go via plan like straight away. Okay, you need to actually test messages, you need to reach out to people, there will be obstacles. So this is literally about looking and adjusting what you've been doing, how things are working or they're not working, swapping, changing. So we'll have time to discuss, have some feedback as well, which is the great part about this program, right? It's about getting some real feedback on your stuff and your individual things, not just a bunch of information. Information is on Google, it's on YouTube, you can watch all these videos, but it's about implementing all the stuff into your business and getting the feedback that is fundamental. Okay, and then mission 9 is looking at how you can scale this, like how can you reach more audiences, how could you automate some of the things a bit better, and how can you actually ultimately long-term grow your business. I think that's really, really important. So there are your 9 missions. These will be taught over the 12 weeks. And let me just tell you now about the structure and your investment. So this program, as I said, is a targeted 12-week coaching program that helps startup and established businesses to implement the 9 key business aspects, which I just talked about. Okay. As I said, the basic knowledge will be given, but the focus is absolutely on implementation and feedback. The participants will be required to attend a weekly 1-hour call, which is an online call, and it's like a live call where you can ask me questions as well. This is great because it's literally just giving you the information. There's no need to be somewhere in person. You can just dial in from home. It's free to dial in as well. It will be recorded in case you can't make it, and there will be a membership site for you which you can access through a username and a password, and you have always the option to go back and re-watch it again. So that's the advantage versus doing a live workshop, and then you probably may have missed some of the information. So this way will be recorded. You can go back and you can rework. There's going to be a workbook as well. But you'll also have the opportunity to receive the personal coaching face-to-face through my open office hours, which will be on a bi-weekly basis, so every 2 weeks in Slough. And the timings, of course, will be discussed and arranged according to the group requirements. So the format is 12 group training calls with the recordings, workbook, and homework over the 12 weeks. And you will also see me bi-weekly face-to-face for about 60 minutes, depending, what kind of questions you have. And it's literally bring your laptop, we'll sit together, maybe you have a bit of sharing knowledge or some discussion or Q&A in a group as well. So we can actually shape those kind of sessions the way we need it as well. Okay, so this is really about getting individual support, and those would be 6 sessions over the 12 weeks. And as I said, these open working sessions, open office working sessions, will be a range of activities depending on personal speed as well, because some people are slower, faster, and maybe some of the things aren't working the way you thought they would, and then you have to catch up. So this is why it's really great to actually meet face to face and make sure that you are really getting the results. Okay. This can include building websites, landing pages, email marketing campaigns, product launching, and all sort of practical aspects of marketing planning and live implementation, where literally we can open a laptop and look into the back office, setting up email marketing campaigns or doing bits on a website. So it's literally sort of doing stuff together on a screen. And you will also have access to a support Facebook group where we'll have a chance to receive instant feedback and ask questions while you're doing your homework. You might need to produce some sort of statement or your message, or you're creating a new service. So you actually can put that into a Facebook group and receive also feedback in between of the sessions too. So what will this do for you? Participants will walk away with a fully fledged business, okay, where all the key aspects and the proven offerings are in place so that you can run a profitable business sustainably from there on. So it will not be theory, it is literally, we will have implemented that the bulk, like the foundations will all be in place, you'll have the assets in place. If and when there should be, further coaching required, then of course this can be discussed flexibly. The program usually is actually priced at £3,000 in full. Okay, so it is worth £3,000 per participant. However, I'm happy to provide an 80% group discount, but that's based on 5 people signing up as a minimum. So it actually is viable for me to run this. So that means your investment would be £600 per participant. Or you could also pay that in monthly installments over the 12 weeks. So it'll be 3 times about £200, £197 for 3 monthly payments. The minimum participants will be 5 and the maximum will be 12. And it will be, even if there's 12 participants, it will be still £600 per participant. So the start proposal is just after Easter in that week, and the face-to-face coaching sessions will be arranged in Slough locally. I'm proposing the starting date because otherwise we'll be actually running into the main summer holidays, which will be probably a bit tricky for quite a lot of people to sort of continue the commitment. And of course I want to make sure that we're starting sooner rather than later, get the momentum, get the buy-in, get the commitment, and let's get the focus and the ground running as well. So some of the case studies, some of these were local clients, but some of them were global clients, as I also teach online. So one of the ladies is a hypnotherapist. She absolutely had no idea about an online business, how to get her customers, how to do a Facebook Live. So absolutely now she has taken bits of her business online, at least the marketing side of things, and now she's getting a steady stream of customers. She started her Facebook Live. She's absolutely boosting confidence, joy, and lots and lots of fun as well in her business. Then another lady, Shola, she is a tutor and also parent partner. So she works with parents on teaching things like 11 plus GCSEs and stuff like this. So she literally wanted to create a digital program, so based on videos, and just make it available for parents so she can actually just sell that over and over again. And within 4 weeks, we put together a webinar. She had 37 people on her first webinar and then closed 5 high tickets. So she tripled her investment straight away. Then I've got Susanne and Gloria. These are amazing ladies that started the business, then they stalled because they weren't clear on their products, they weren't clear on their customers, they weren't clear on what they were supposed to be offering. And that happens quite a lot. You might be running and you're like doing something, but you haven't really thought it through. So it was about backtracking with these ladies and making sure they're fully aligned, and so they could move from overwhelm to clarity. And now they having a lot of buzz and fun and creativeness about their business, and they're both actually working on physical products. They're putting their own physical products into the marketplace. And lastly, Veronica, she is a fashion diva, so she's actually providing services. She has created a brand new program, which is a monthly membership. And then within 4 weeks of working with me, we've actually already launched. We launched that together. Literally did all the marketing campaigns, put the offers together, the sales pages, and she actually signed up 10 clients in the first week, which 5x her investment. So as you can see, these are real case studies from real businesses who had this had a massive impact on their life and their business. So this is in a nutshell the Business Accelerator. I look forward to be working with you. I'm going to leave all the information with you as well in terms of how to sign up and the timings and so on. So as I said, investment is £600 per participant, or you can do a split over 3 months. Just let me know which payment option is the best for you. So yes, I look forward to be working with you, as I said, and get to know you as well. And any further questions, let me know. All right, I'll speak soon. Bye-bye.